Are there any pitfalls to try and avoid when trading in currency?
I think the biggest pitfall is the leverage that you can get. And certainly there are many brokers out of the range of the FCA that offer enormous levels of leverage, which mean that if you're right, it's Christmas, and if you're wrong, you're wiped out. That's mighty tempting, because when you sit down to put on a trade, you do all your analysis, you speak to people that should know something, and you say to yourself, well, the only reason I'm putting on the trade in the first place is that I know it's going to go up. So if I know it's going to go up, why not have a big bet? That's the paradox. So I think that start small, just remember about that reptile brain. It likes small little steps. The only way to get around that sort of reptile brain with flight or fight is to actually take small little steps. I remember some years ago, I coached somebody to do a marathon. The first week, we put on her gym shoes, and in front of the TV, she ran up and down. That was the first step for 5 minutes. And we then did a few press-ups after that, and then she went for a run around the garden after that. 6 months later, she was running the Comrades Marathon in Johannesburg, or Durban. So small little steps, and I think that give yourself 6 months and look upon it as a learning exercise. I think that reading Trading in the Zone at the outset, before you've lost £100,000, would be useful. Reading Reminiscences of a Stock Operator would be very useful, and buying that little book called Zen in the Markets. If you read Eddie Topple's little book, Eddie was a floor trader on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange for 20 years. He really knows what he's talking about, and that would help you along tremendously. Information, certainly on the stock market, Vector Vest will give you all that institutional level information, and then having the self-awareness to stand back and focus on perfect execution is what the game's all about.